Hi, this is Mark with the Asheville Guitar Bar.
I'm Mr. Jimmy, host of the Friday Night Blues Jam.
And we're partners in crime, keeping the blues alive in Asheville. Friday night, live stream at 7:30, and check out the artist spotlights for see who's going to be playing that evening.
Make the scene.
Stay in tune.
Hi, my name's Charles Singletary, and I'll be playing with Mr. Jimmy here at the Guitar Bar on Friday, July 23rd. And I'll be playing some keyboard and accordion and maybe a couple of surprise instruments. We're not sure. And I'm really looking forward to playing at this amazing facility that is the Asheville Guitar Bar. My dad was a musician. He played Wurlitzer organ, the kind with the double keyboard and the foot pedals, bass, and the cheesy rhythm instruments, and he played violin as well. But what he was really good at was whistling, which is a lost art. My dad would often walk around the house or the yard whistling, and I would just follow him. So actually, unbeknownst to both of us, he was my first musical teacher. And then I saw the Beatles, of course, on Ed Sullivan and Elvis, and next year I'd bought a set of drums and taught myself to play and got in my first band when I was 14, and we were off to the races. I was 17 and 18. My brother played guitar, and I picked up his guitar one day and sat down with the songbook for 4 hours and taught myself a song. And then before I graduated high school, I bought a bass at a pawn shop for 50 bucks and learned it. And it was kind of easier because it only had 4 strings. And then when I went to college, I minored in music, and that's when I picked up keyboards, and later on the accordion, which I totally in love with. And then I've been a big experimenter. I've had banjos, pedal steel, alto sax, clarinets, flutes, and I always tried all these instruments just to see what would stick with me. And so I found 4 or 5 that have stuck with me over the years. I love keyboards probably the most because I find it the most challenging after playing over 50 years with so many bands. And keyboards is always a challenge no matter who you're playing with. And I've actually been in a swing band before with keyboards, and I really enjoy that because it took me in a whole new different language. Music, different genres of music are like different languages to me, and jazz is just infinite in the way that you can explore it, and I've always found that very exciting. My practice regimen goes like this. What band am I gigging with this week? Like last week it was piano because I had some piano gigs coming up. This week I got 2 gigs I have to play bass on, so I got to go home after this and rehearse that. So it just depends on what I've got going that week. But in a normal day normal week when I don't have much going, I'll spend a lot of time with keyboards because I find that you got 88 keys and 10 digits. And there are a lot of possibilities. My number one priority with music is have fun. I mean, you are in touch with these creative forces that we're bringing down and through us. Sometimes I just feel like I'm a conduit. When you're in that zone, you don't feel like you're, a lot of artists will tell you this, whether they're musicians or painters or sculptors, that when you get in the zone, you really feel like you're not doing it. I mean, you are, but where it's coming from is it's an interesting place to me. I've done a good deal of recording over the years. First, let me say, I love the recording studio because it really teaches, it taught me what I needed to learn as a young musician. That was discipline. And I learned that what you don't play is just as important as what you do play. And I learned it helped me how to learn to play well with others and not step on other musicians. I've been to France twice to the Django Reinhardt Swing Festival because I did play in a gypsy jazz band, rhythm guitar for 7 years. And of course, when I was in France, I was chasing every accordion player I could possibly find that was playing. I love the accordion. I call it the beast because you will not find a more physically demanding instrument unless you're a tuba player and a marching band to play. And it takes a lot of coordination. You can't even see the bass side. You can get some amazing sounds out of it. There's this whole series I was turned on to called Paris Musette, and what they did, they got some of the old masters that were getting up in age with the new young Turks, And they did these 3 series, and to hear these masters play the accordion just blew my mind. I've been playing music out professionally over 50 years, and I've never encountered a place like this ever in my life. The concept is totally novel, and what that does is build community. This Asheville Guitar Bar has spawned bands. I've been 2 or 3 bands because of the Asheville Guitar Bar. It's a way of meeting other musicians and music lovers. You know, there are a lot of music lovers who don't play who come here. And it's a building of community, I think, is the main thing, where you feel like you belong somewhere. Blues to me is soul, connection to the soul. It's a universal language, just like the smile is. Music is universal, but the blues especially. Everybody can relate to the blues, and blues isn't all about being sad, you know. Blues can pick you up when you're feeling down. But I've played a lot of blues, and what I've noticed about the audience response is everybody connects with the blues. It's the rhythms. Usually your average listener just connects with the rhythm. They can't be precise about why they like the song or the music, but they can say, I like the rhythm, I like some of the words, you know. So I think blues is a universal connection around the world, and probably the universe, I guess. Because everybody gets the blues. You didn't have the blues, if you didn't go down, you wouldn't know which way was up.